All right, I am back with a thrift haul, and this isn't just for Anastasia's because I've been doing Anastasia hauls because they are my go-to thrift store. And even after here, it further solidifies why I only go to Anastasia's. This will be a collective haul of thrift. I have notes because I have come prepared. The first place that I went to was Good Samaritan Thrift. So when I went on this day, it was green tags were 50% off and gray tags were 20% off, as well as other discounts, but those are the two that I ended up using. I've been on the hunt for jeans because all my jeans have holes in them. So I've been trying to dress my age and not have jeans that have holes in them. Found these. They're a little bit lighter wash than I would like, but I liked how they were my height, and come to find out they were actually hemmed. So whoever had this before was about my height, but it's by Faded in Glory, and it was initially $9.89, but since it was a gray tag, it was 20% off. So this was $7.91. And as I was looking at my other thrift hauls, I already have a shirt this color, but I guess I just really like it. It's this olive green crop top, and this is by Wild Fable, which is a Target brand, and this is in a size medium. It's a V-neck crop top. I love my basics, so this was originally $4.44, but since it was 50% off, I got it for $2.22. And then since I don't really carry cash, the minimum for using a card is $10. So I went around a little bit and I actually found something for Michael, this Giants shirt. I think it was like a giveaway for like either Veterans Day or Memorial's Day. So this was $6.46. Gosh, I'm so excited to clear out these bags. My total for 3 items at the first thrift store was $18.12. The next place that I went to was Priceless Treasures. Discounts are going to be right over here, but I only took advantage of the purple tag discount, which was 50% off. So I've been really into looking at old vintage plates. We have our white plates that we usually use, but a friend of Michael and I gave us these vintage like floral plates. And so I sort of want to do mismatchy plates. I don't know, but I found this green plate and it has like olives on there, and it is actually made in Italy. It's just one plate and it was 99 cents, and I thought it would go great with my idea of mismatching plates, but there's that. And the way that this thrift store is that it says jeans are this much, dresses are this much, and then the tags that are actually there are just these little that would hold tags in. So I don't know what you would call that. It's a little plastic. So that's how you figure out what discount you have. So I got these jean shorts, and all jean shorts were about, I think it was $3 if memory serves me correct. And it's just these cute jean shorts, and I like them a lot because they're not the shortest. All my jean shorts are pretty short. And again, with trying to dress my age. There's the back, and I really liked how it says happy right on the little pocket there. And I tried it on and I liked it a lot. It's by Wild Fable in size 4. If I remember correctly, it was $3. And then again, on the hunt for jeans, so this was, it's actually Shein, I know, but at least it's being recycled, and a size 4, and it is these black jeans. And again, with no holes, and I just have to hem it just a little bit or fold it at the bottom, but pretty good quality. And this was actually a purple tag. You can see there, it's like color purple. Jeans were originally, I think, around $7, but since it was a purple tag, I got it for 50% off, so I got it for about $3.50. And then last but not least is this dress that the first find that I have, and I was holding it, and 2 girls actually complimented it and was like, oh, that's such a cute find. It has no tag, so I'm afraid it's probably going to be Shein again, as it usually always is. But it is this. It almost looks red on camera, but it's a little bit more mauve color in real life, and it has buttons going all the way to the bottom, and it flares out, and this is almost meant to be worn loosely, and you could like pair it with some gladiator sandals and then possibly a jean jacket. This was also a purple tag. Dresses are $6, and so this was 50% off, so I did get this for $3. So altogether for those 4 items, I got for $11.40. And then I went to Helping Hand. I think I've done a thrift haul for this this place back in the day. They do have a good selection, but I just didn't really find much when I was there. I got two things and the discounts are going to be right here, but I only took advantage of the blue tag, which is 50% off. So I got this Express Boyfriend flannel and I really like the color of it because it's that green and I don't have that color combo. And you know me, I love to wrap it around my waist when I'm wearing shorts. And then, you know, this is boyfriend fit, so it could also be loose if you want to wear it as a cover up of sorts. So this was in a size small, originally $6, but since it was 50% off, I got it for $3. Another bag down. I find the weirdest things, but I loved it and I fell in love with it. It is this pink cup right here. And I thought it was a cup, but I'm not mad about it. It's a vase because it has a heavier bottom and it's a little bit heavier so that it, you know, could hold flowers without tipping over, but it could be a cute little cup too. This was only $2. I don't know why I wasn't charged tax because this was $3 and this was $2 and my total ended up coming to $5. The next place that I went to was Trinity Thrift Store. Actually, I think Trinity and the first one that I went to, Good Samaritan, they had the same discount sign. It looks identical. So I think that they're related somehow. I don't know, but green tags were 50% off and blue tags are $1, which is the same as Good Samaritan Thrift, which I didn't find any blue tags. But so the first thing that I have are these brand new Anne Klein shoes, and they're a little bit on the shorter end of heel that I like. I like to have at least 3 inches, but I thought this was super cute. And then it has like a detail there that I really liked, and they're literally brand new. And so this was originally $9.89, but it is a blue tag, so I got this for $1, and it's Anne Klein. What a find. The next thing that I have does not have a tag, but it is this polka dotted green and beige dress. It has buttons on the front that aren't necessarily very functioning. It's a longer dress. I thought it was super like flowy and perfect for summer. This was originally $6.96, but I got it for $1. The next thing that I have is by Express in a size extra small, and it actually still has its original tag on it. And you guys know I love this mustard color. It's not crop top, but it's a shorter sweater in the front. And then the back has this opening, which I thought was super cute. Perfect for summer. It's 100 degrees currently in Modesto, so I will not wear this until later in the year, but this was originally $8.98, and since it is a blue tag, I got it for $1. Next thing that I got is by I Smile with no size, but it says it's a small. It is just this beige top. It is a crop top and a, not spaghetti strap, a tank top, and has buttons going all the way down the front. A pretty basic find. This was originally $4.94, but again, blue tag, so I got it for $1. This I already washed and wore to work. It is by IZ Buyer in a size medium, actually made in the Philippines. It is this floral dress that has a V-neck, a little bit of a shorter dress, very free flowing, and I loved how it fit on my body without squeezing places that I don't find flattering. This was originally $7.47, but again, blue tag, so I got it for $1. Next thing that I have is by Wild Fable, again, a Target brand in a size medium, and it is this mauve color, again, flowy dress. I'm really thinking about summer here and all, you know, the things that we're going to be doing during summertime. So this is why I've been getting a lot of summer dresses, and it ties here on both sides, and so I can adjust it. So I can wear like a crop top inside and then, you know, lower it down, or I can just wear it as is and make it higher, but it's super free flowing and I love the fabric of it. So this was originally $6.96, but again, my blue tags, $1. This is by Mimi Chica in a size small, and it is this floral dress. It is black and it has white flowers on it, and it is on the longer end, but it has these layered ruffles at the bottom there towards the end. I thought this would be super cute. You can wear it casual, you can wear it formal. I really liked how it feels so airy and light. So this was originally $9.89, but it is a blue tag, so again, $1. Another bag gone. All right, the last thing that I got is again by Wild Fable in a size small, a Target brand, and it is this color that I really like, you know, my yellow mustard color, and the pattern there has black and white polka dots with some floral accents. What I really liked about this is that the back here, it actually zips up, and then you can go ahead and tie the back, and it has a little bit of an opening. This was originally $6.96, but again, blue tag, I got it for $1. So for 8 items, I got for $13.05. So I went on a whole tangent with Goodwill because I think on a Sunday, Goodwill is one of the only thrift stores open, and I vlogged it because I was like, this is ridiculous because everything was so expensive for Goodwill. For a company that receives everything for free, it's not even fun to thrift there. So I literally went to 2 Goodwills in my area and I only bought one thing, and it's not even clothes. I literally bought more vintage plates. I bought 4 plates and the total was $4.79 with tax is $5 even. So this is what I bought at Goodwill. Again, I went on this huge rant, and apparently I've been seeing videos on YouTube that people are also saying the same things, that they're pricing people out. It doesn't make sense because I feel like Goodwill was up there as far as like the OG of thrifting. So it's a little sad to see, but I will not be going to Goodwill anymore. Instead, I will be going to my good old reliable Anastasia. So here, I think it was my last stop on a Sunday before going home. So I was like, you know what, let's just go. So blue tags are 50% off. And again, the perpetual 10 for $10 for their $1.99 items that they have. First thing I have is by Max Studio in a size small. And again, you see a pattern here as far as colors, yellow mustard color. And again, with the summer free flowing dresses, you guys, look how cute that is. It's a size small, so it's meant to be worn oversized. This was originally $1.99, but again, got it for $1. And don't worry guys, I did get things that aren't $1.99, so not everything will be $1 here, and I'll explain that later in the video. Next thing that I have doesn't have a tag, but it is this daisy dress, mini summer dress here. It has this little cut on the top portion there, which I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of. I feel like that almost dates pieces when things are cut out in a certain way, but that's just me. Actually, it's by Atmosphere and there's no US sizes. So I didn't just get dresses either. So this is by Forever 21 in a size medium. And I always think I'm finding vintage items, but it ends up just being like Forever 21 or Wild Fable or Shein, producing more vintage looking tops or pieces. But I really like this. It is actually a bodysuit and I like the color. It's super vintage looking, and I thought this would be cute with some high-waisted jean shorts, which I had these in mind that I got from the other thrift store because it has a little happy on there. I feel like these two would go so good together. I did get this for $1.99, so it was 99 cents. Next up is Rue 21 in a size large. And you know me and my crop tops. It is this tie-dye black and white crop top long sleeve shirt, so I can wear this around the house. I almost thought about, like, when I was cleaning and working with bleach, this would be like my go-to like shirt to go, not be worried about messing up. So this was $1.99 and I did get that for 99 cents. Oh no, my battery. No.
Later.
Lightweight annoyed because I didn't have my audio going as I was going through the rest of the things after my battery ran out. So I'm gonna redo this, all of these. Okay. I have a dress here that is by Monto in a size medium, and it is this really pretty royal blue, which, you know, I have a bunch of dresses that are in this color, but the only difference is most of them, or pretty much all of them, are long sleeve. So I did score on these, on this short sleeve, and it is a shorter dress. And again, I really like dresses like this. I don't have to worry about pairing it with a cardigan or covering my shoulders for work. So this was originally $1.99, but I did get it for 99 cents. Next thing I have is by Forever 21 in a size small, and like I said about the vintage clothing, that companies are on brand right now, so I really like this pattern here. It is a long sleeve dress or quarter sleeve with bell sleeves there. It has buttons going all the way down the front, and the buttons there are gold accents, which I really like. This was originally $1.99, but I did get it for 99 cents. On brand with the vintage look. This is by M in a size US 2. It is this really pretty dress here. V-neck, cinched at the waist, and it actually zips up on the back. Again, with the long sleeve, which is a long bell sleeve here. This was originally $1.99, but I got it for 99 cents. This is a black dress by Shein in a size 6. And again, it has a short sleeve there. What I really liked about this is that even if it was super plain, it has this little mesh section towards the bottom, which I thought was super cute. So work appropriate, but super unique. Love just dresses that I can just put on, pair it with my heels. Black dresses you can pair with heels, like any different crazy heels. This dress would be a little bit harder. You're more limited to what heels would go with this crazy pattern, but with a black dress, the world is your oyster. So this is originally $1.99, but I got it for 99 cents. I got a top by Madewell in a size medium, and I was saying that this color, not the most flattering. It's almost like mustard yellow color that I'm into, as well as the olive green color mixed together, which I don't mind, but it almost looks like baby food. It is something that I like, pretty much like what I'm wearing now. It's short sleeve that I can wear around the house. This was originally $1.99, but I got it for 99 cents. Next thing I have is actually by Nasty Gal, and it still has the Nasty Gal tag on there. Again, with the vintage pattern there. Long sleeve bell, cinches at the waist, and I was tricked because I don't like wearing rompers. I don't like buying rompers because I just never end up wearing them. It just doesn't look good on me. My legs are too short. I don't know, maybe it's just me and my own insecurities, but I'm really good at making sure things are not rompers, but apparently I got tricked. It is a romper. Hopefully I can see if I can make this into a dress somehow. There has to be a way, right? There has to be a way. It's going for $1.99, so I got it for 99 cents. Not too much of a loss since it was only 99 cents if I can't figure out how to make that into a dress, but I think I can. All right, the last two things that I have actually are not a part of the 10 for 10. I would call it a spontaneous purchase because it's almost like what they would put by the cash registers, and you know, you end up buying things that you wouldn't normally buy just because you're standing there waiting in line. So this was like on my way to the cash register with my 10 items, and I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, it looks so good together. So I literally took it off of the little display that they had there. So this was by Wild Fable in a size extra small. Again, Wild Fable is Target, and it is this crop top. I actually opened it up because I just reset this, but it is a really cute green pastel color, and it buttons all the way down the front. It is a crop top, no sleeve. You guys, this was $4 and I paid $4 for this. So whoever styled that knew what they were doing. And then the last thing that actually came with this are these pants. Like, look how cute that goes together. This is by Cotton On in a size 4. Oh, that's why it's cute. It is these wide leg floral pants, and it actually has pockets. As I was trying it on, super cute, and I like how the top is adjustable, so it's not going to create a muffin top for you there, but it literally was paired together like this, and I ended up buying it. So this was $6 originally, but it is a blue tag, so I got it for $3. So that was a steal. This together was almost as much as my 10 for 10. So with the 10 for 10 and then these items, I got 12 items all together for $18.50. So if I were to put everything all together, because I went to 6 places and got a total of 30 items for $71.07. And if I did my little equation thing, it'd be about $2.36 per item. You guys want to say hi? Hello. Okay, I hope you guys like this thrift haul. I have one more Anastasia thrift, just Anastasia's, because I feel like that is like my go-to and I can always find my deals there. Go ahead and hit that like button and that subscribe button if you want to see more. I would really appreciate it. Well, I hope you guys like that thrift, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.